We got a small sample size of Megatin ratios here. I wanted to talk about some of like the values and numbers and things we're seeing here. I want to talk about the very early impact here on the tins that we're starting to see as more and more people are opening. Make sure you smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So these ratios made their way onto my desk earlier in the day, and I'm kind of curious. Now, these are going to be elevated through 20 cases. This isn't a huge sample size here, but I've heard that clumping has been relatively huge within aspects of this. So I'll be on 12 to 14. That's okay. Aluber 5 to 10. That's very interesting. Arm Dragon Thunder 10 to 9. Ugh. Ash Blossom and Joy Spring 16 to 10. Okay, so that's a lot. Blue Eyes White Dragon 6 in the first 10, 1 in the second 10. I don't like that. 14 to 12 for branded openings. Croissant Designator 9 to 7. I'm okay with it. Dark Magician Girl 3 to 4. That's 7 in 20 cases. Not short print. Despian Quidardus 10 to 12. Destroy Phoenix Enforcer 15 to 5. What an example of clumping. Diviner of the Herald 7 to 7. That's actually pretty well spread there. Dramaturge 12 to 14. Okay. Mu Beta 11 to 10. I'm okay with that. Dual Tower Alcatraz 9 to 10. Evil Twins Troubled Sunny 8 to 7. Flandres and the Magnificent Map 17 to 12. Well, that doesn't seem short print. Droplets 8 to 6. That's not amazing. Ghost Bell in the Haunted Mansion 19 to 12. Ghost Ogre 11 to 12. Greater Poly 8 to 13. Ugh, I hate that. Credible Ecclesia 9 to 11. That feels pretty balanced. Lightning Storm 3 to 8. That's okay. Link into the Reigns, 11 to 15. I'm glad to see that that's not short print. Lord of Heavenly, 16 to 15. Holy moly, with Pot of Prosperity being 8 to 8. Now, the fact that the Pot of Prosperity feels pretty balanced, I mean, out of 16 cases, or excuse me, out of 20 cases, you got 16 pots. That's pretty good. I've heard some other frightening tales about pot, but okay. Rainbow Bridge 10 to 13, that's okay. Ready Fusion 10 to 9. I seen a case early that came with 4 Ready Fusions in it. So you got to deal with that clumping. The Red Eyes Black Dragon 5 to 6. Yeah, there's another short print vanilla monster for you. 6 to 8 for Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. That's a little bit up there. Rocks Rose 13 and 11. Yeah, guess who's not short print? I'll give you a hint. It's Rocks Rose Dragon. Small World at 16 to 15. That's good. Underworld Goddess at 11 to 13. I'm happy about that. Let's kind of skip on down here. I Meet You 23 to 21. Oh my god, that's not short print. Jesus. Biskeeper, also large quantities. What do we really care about down here? I guess Dark. Nah. Dimension Shifter 10 to 15. Alright. I'm just looking at like a lot of these quantities though on these ultras. These feel a lot heavier. Toucan 11 to 14. The Gaia Armor Dragon Shell 19 to 12. Jesus, man. That's a lot. Machina Unclassed Spare 21 to 10. Yeah, clumping doesn't exist, right? It looks like it does. Jesus, man. Nibiru 16 to 17. You know what? I'm fine with that though. Like, that's actually pretty good, considering the fact we were like 419 when they put this document together. That's actually not bad. The Breaking Ruin God, 16 and 28, or 26 and 28. Okay, there's plenty of those. The Revived Sky Dragon, 18 and 17, and the True Sun God, 11 and 14. Maybe that's a little bit less of the raw one, but that seems to be fine. Honestly, looking at like, even if this is a smaller set of data here, it's pretty much going the way you would think it is. You know, the alternate arts look like they're a little bit lower in quantity. All right, it's to be expected, you know, at least for our side of the game. I'm not really all that shocked. something like Lightning Storm with a 3-to-8 ratio. I'm not surprised about that. The Pot of Prosperity on this list, though, is actually, I think, the most interesting on an 8-8, because I've seen horror stories of multiple cases of just no Pot of Prosperity being pulled. So the fact that, you know, you got an even spread here on, 20 cases, 10 in sample size is not bad. But remember, this is just a relatively small sample size. Remember, giant clusters of this set does end up happening in so much immense ways. Like, trust me, when you're looking at the way that this set is unfolding here, it is relatively amazing. That's just to see like how much, clustering, how much of the clumping can actually, affect this. We're going to pass it on over. We're going to take a look at tin sales very early on here. The tins have been plagued with nothing but buyouts, man. Like, this has been repeated over and over and over again. That stuff is disappearing. Cases right now down to 175. I am wondering how long that they will remain this low. Pot of Prosperity. So this is where our first buyout begins. $45 for these. Now, I'm starting to wonder, actually, once this cheap one disappears, you roll on up to that $48 mark. You got to ask yourself at this point, though, how long will this maintain? Because honestly, this is approaching where current Pot of Prosperity is. So it definitely looks like you're going to see that roll up here. But hopefully we do see, once the release officially rolls out here, that this will push down. The Blue Eyes White Dragon at $28. I still think that this is also a wee little bit ridiculous. The fact that this actually surpassed the Dark Magician Girl down here is very interesting. To be fair, when you were looking at the pre-sale game all this week, you always hear people, you'll have one community of people, it's like, no, don't invest in pre-sales. You have the other people who are like, yeah, pre-sales are good. Because the Blue Eyes White Dragons were $12 on pre-sale. If you see them becoming this hard to pull, and then you're like, oh, all of a sudden, they just went up $15. If you locked in at that 12 to, whatever price tag, you did good, ladies and gentlemen. Like, that's what's important to look at these things is you got to use your own judgment. And, I guess that hurts people sometimes. But yeah, $25. Dark Magician Girls, 25s as well. Yeah, anybody surprised the droplets are now $30? I love the fact that we've seen these just get cratered off the face of the planet. But once again, that's the cost of modern era staples, ladies and gentlemen. Lightning Storms here at the $25 mark as well. All right, so you're seeing, the flipsy, topsy-turvy here of staples. So Red Eyes Dark Dragoons also went up. This is hilarious, man. These were $8. Everybody that was keeping an eye on Dragoon literally kind of had the same generalized thought process, and they were like, hey, this is not bad. I'm honestly okay with seeing this go up $10 whole from its previous price point. Ash Blossom's rocketing on up to 17s. We're even seeing the Red Eyes Black Dragon here now with a $20 price point, ladies and gentlemen. So all three of the arts, like we said, went up. The Crossout's still at $8. That's good. Stray Phoenix Enforcer's still holding at 8s. $7 on the Diviners, on up to 8. Not surprised about that. Ghost Bell's still $4. The Nibiru is still holding about 4s. Post Underworld Goddess about $4 as well. And you kind of see, what I've been trying to get at here, though. The more higher end cards out of this set, you gotta love when Konami goes, oh, short prints. Yes, short prints still exist. Only within core sets did Konami say that there will not be more short prints. All right, I need to point that out because people are like, well, Konami said no short prints. Only within core sets. All right, stop that. Alubers at $3.50, Shifter's still at $4. Branded Openings still low. These are heading down. Ready Fusion's at $1.50s. Awesome. Ready Rose is at $2. The Revived Sky Dragon's at $1.50s. Card's literally busted. $2 for Link into the Vrains. That's not bad. But overall, this should give you a little bit of an idea of what's going on. Wow, the Breaking Sun God, Solar Energy Max, and the True Sun God, all cheap. That's what I like to see. So what do you guys think about just a small tin sample size, little interesting things out there? But guys, please, comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later on the day, guys. Peace out. Patron.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.